Willard Carroll Will Smith, Jr., born September 25, 1968, is an American actor, producer, rapper, and songwriter. He has enjoyed success in television, film, and music. In April 2007, Newsweek called him the most powerful actor in Hollywood. Smith has been nominated for 5 Golden Globe Awards, 2 Academy Awards, and has won 4 Grammy Awards. In the late 1980s, Smith achieved modest fame as a rapper under the name The Fresh Prince. In 1990, his popularity increased dramatically when he starred in the popular television series The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The show ran for 6 seasons, 1990 to 96, on NBC and has been syndicated consistently on various networks since then. After the series ended, Smith moved from television to film, and ultimately starred in numerous blockbuster films. He is the only actor to have 8 consecutive films gross over $100 million in the domestic box office, 11 consecutive films gross over $150 million internationally, and 8 consecutive films in which he starred open at the #1 spot in the domestic box office tally. Smith is ranked as the most bankable star worldwide by Forbes. As of 2014, 17 of the 21 films in which he has had leading roles have accumulated worldwide gross earnings of over $100 million each, 5 taking in over $500 million each in global box office receipts. As of 2014, his films have grossed $6.6 billion at the global box office. He has received Best Actor Oscar nominations for Ollie and The Pursuit of Happiness. Family and early life. Smith was born in West Philadelphia, the son of Caroline Bright, a Philadelphia school board administrator, and Willard Carroll Smith, Sr., a refrigeration engineer. He grew up in West Philadelphia's Winfield neighborhood, and was raised Baptist. He has 3 siblings, sister Pamela, who is 4 years older, and twins Harry and Ellen, who are 3 years younger. Smith attended Our Lady of Lourdes, a private Catholic elementary school in Philadelphia. His parents separated when he was 13, but did not actually divorce until around 2000. Smith attended Overbrook High School. Though widely reported, it is untrue that Smith turned down a scholarship to attend the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. He never applied to college because he wanted to rap. Smith says he was admitted to a pre-engineering summer program at MIT for high school students, but he did not attend. According to Smith, "My mother, who worked for the School Board of Philadelphia, had a friend who was the admissions officer at MIT. I had pretty high SAT scores and they needed black kids, so I probably could have gotten in, but I had no intention of going to college." Recording and acting career. Early work. Smith started as the MC of the hip-hop duo DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, with his childhood friend Jeffrey DJ Jazzy Jeff Towns as turntablist and producer, as well as Reddy Roxy, Clarence Holmes, as the human beatbox. The trio was known for performing humorous, radio-friendly songs, most notably Parents Just Don't Understand and Summertime. They gained critical acclaim and won the first Grammy awarded in the rap category, 1988. Smith spent money freely around 1988 and 1989 and underpaid his income taxes. The Internal Revenue Service eventually assessed a $2.8 million tax debt against Smith, took many of his possessions, and garnished his income. Smith was nearly bankrupt in 1990, when the NBC television network signed him to a contract and built a sitcom, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, around him. The show was successful and began his acting career. Smith set for himself the goal of becoming the biggest movie star in the world, studying box office success's common characteristics. Feature films. Smith's first major roles were in the drama 6 Degrees of Separation, 1993, and the action film Bad Boys, 1995, in which he starred opposite Martin Lawrence. In 1996, Smith starred as part of an ensemble cast in Roland Emmerich's Independence Day. The film was a massive blockbuster, becoming the second highest grossing film in history at the time and establishing Smith as a prime box office draw. He later struck gold again in the summer of 1997 alongside Tommy Lee Jones in the summer hit Men in Black playing Agent J. In 1998, Smith starred with Gene Hackman in Enemy of the State. He turned down the role of Neo in The Matrix in favor of Wild Wild West, 1999. Despite the disappointment of Wild Wild West, Smith has said that he harbors no regrets about his decision, asserting that Keanu Reeves's performance as Neo was superior to what Smith himself would have achieved. Although in interviews subsequent to the release of Wild Wild West he stated that he made a mistake on Wild Wild West. That could have been better. In 2005, Smith was entered into the Guinness Book of World Records for attending 3 premieres in a 24-hour time span. He has planned to star star in a feature film remake of the television series It Takes a Thief. On December 10, 2007, Smith was honored at Grauman's Chinese Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. Smith left an imprint of his hands and feet outside the world-renowned theater in front of many fans. Later that month, Smith starred in the film I Am Legend, released December 14, 2007. Despite marginally positive reviews, its opening was the largest ever for a film released in the United States during December. Smith himself has said that he considers the film to be aggressively unique. A reviewer said that the film's commercial success cemented Smith's standing as the #1 box office draw in Hollywood. On December 1, 2008, TV Guide reported that Smith was selected as one of America's top 10 most fascinating people of 2008 for a Barbara Walters ABC special that aired on December 4, 2008. Smith was reported in 2008 to be developing a film entitled The Last Pharaoh, in which he will star as Taharka. Also in 2008, Will Smith was in his own superhero movie Hancock. Men in Black 3 opened on May 25, 2012 with Smith again reprising his role as Agent J. This was his first major starring role in 4 years. On August 19, 2011, it was announced that Smith had returned to the studio with producer Lamar Edwards to work on his 5th studio album. Edwards has worked with artists such as T.I., Chris Brown, and Game. Smith's most recent studio album, Lost and Found, was released in 2005. Smith and his son Jaden played father and son in 2 productions, the 2006 biographical drama The Pursuit of Happiness, and the science fiction film After Earth, which was released on May 31, 2013. Smith starred opposite Margot Robbie in the romance drama Focus. He played Nicky Spurgeon, a veteran con artist who takes a young, attractive woman under his wing. Focus was released on February 27, 2015. Smith was set to star in the sci-fi thriller Brilliance, an adaptation of Marcus Saki's novel of the same name scripted by Jurassic Park writer David Cope, but he left the project. Smith played Drive Bennett Omalu of the Brain Injury Research Institute in the sports drama Concussion, who became the first person to discover chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, in a football player's brain. CTE is a degenerative disease caused by severe trauma to the head that can be discovered only after death. Smith's involvement is mostly due to his last-minute exit from the sci-fi thriller drama Brilliance. Concussion was directed by Peter Landesman and filmed in Pittsburgh. According to the Pittsburgh Tribune Review, it received $14.4 million in film tax credits from Pennsylvania. Principal photography started on October 27, 2014. Actress Gugu Mbatha-Raw plays his wife. Omalu will serve as a consultant. As of November 2015, Smith is set to star in the independent drama Collateral Beauty, which will be directed by David Frankel. Smith will play Howard Inlet, a New York advertising executive who succumbs to a deep depression after a personal tragedy. Personal life. Smith married Cherie Zampino in 1992. They had one son, Trey Smith, born on November 11, 1992, and divorced in 1995. Trey appeared in his father's music video for the 1998 single Just the Two of Us. He also acted in 2 episodes of the sitcom All of Us, and has appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show and on the David Blaine, Real or Magic TV special. Smith married actress Jada Corin Pinkett in 1997. Together they have 2 children, Jaden Christopher Cyrus Smith, born 1998, his co-star in The Pursuit of Happiness and After Earth, and Willow Camille Rain Smith, born 2000, who appeared as his daughter in I Am Legend. Smith and his brother Harry own Treeball Development Inc., a Beverly Hills-based company named after Trey. Smith and his family reside in Los Angeles, California. Smith was consistently listed in Fortune magazine's Richest 40 list of the 40 wealthiest Americans under the age of 40. Religious beliefs. Smith was raised in a Baptist household and went to a Catholic school, but he no longer identifies himself as religious. Though he is not a Scientologist and has denied rumors claiming him as a member of the Church of Scientology, he has spoken favorably about it, saying, "I just think a lot of the ideas in Scientology are brilliant and revolutionary and non-religious." Smith gave $1.3 million to charities in 2007, of which $450,000 went to 2 Christian ministries, and $122,500 went to 3 Scientology organizations. The remaining beneficiaries included a Los Angeles mosque, other Christian-based schools and churches, and the Yitzhak Rabin Memorial Center in Israel. Smith and his wife have also founded a private elementary school in Calabasas, California, the New Village Leadership Academy. Federal tax filing showed that Will Smith donated $1.2 million to the school in 2010. Political views. Smith donated $4,600 to the 2008 presidential campaign of Democrat Barack Obama. On December 11, 2009, Smith and his wife hosted the Nobel Peace Prize concert in Oslo, Norway to celebrate Obama's winning of the prize. In 2012, Smith came out in support of legalizing same-sex marriage. Discography. With DJ Jazzy Jeff. Rock the House, 1987. He's the DJ, I'm the Rapper, 1988. And in This Corner, 1989. Homebase, 1991. Code Red, 1993. Solo, Big Willie Style, 1997. Millennium, 1999. Born to Reign, 2002. Lost and Found, 2005. Filmography.